Oh man, you guys are about to discover how to navigate your career in tech sales. Should you work for a small company? Should you work for a medium-sized company? Or should you work for a large company? And the reason why I'm making this video is because I've mentored and coached many sales professionals or IT professionals who's looking to make the transition into tech sales. And I am often asked, hey Antoine, what company should I be applying for in order for me to have success into tech sales? And what I often say is there's no one size fit all, but I give the pros and cons of each and every size company, from small, medium, and large. And in this video today, I'm going to share with you the difference of working for a small company or a medium-sized company or a large company when it relates to your career path and breaking into tech sales. So guys, stick around and watch the entire video. And guys, my name is Antoine Wade and I run the Black Heights channel. And if you like this sort of content, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because we drop videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we do live streams on a Saturday or a Sunday. Now let's get to the video. And I want to start this video off like this, guys. Choosing the best career path in tech sales can be a very challenging decision. There are various factors that you want to consider, including the size of the company and the potential salary that you will earn, because ultimately it is about making money. And we're going to explore the options. But before exploring these options, guys, I would give you my experience. I've been in the tech sector for over 18 years, and I've only worked for small to medium-sized businesses and have had a significant amount of career growth working for these small and medium-sized businesses. So you're going to hear more of my expertise talking about small and medium-sized businesses versus the large businesses, but I have coached individuals who are working in large size businesses and also have friends and colleagues who have moved on to the large size businesses such as the AWS and the Google and so forth. And we do a comparison about how much we're making, what are the opportunities into these roles and so forth. So I will share my experience from that angle as well. And let's talk about working for a small tech company first. Working for a small tech company offers a lot of advantages. One is startup energy. I mean, like, small companies are often startups and they offer a dynamic and innovative atmosphere. So you'll be at the forefront of the new technology and ideas that are out there, and that is contagious. Typically, these companies hire and recruit young professionals who are coming out of college, so there is a lot of energy within the culture of some of these startup companies. Another one is you will get a broad skill development. I'm talking about in working for a small startup, you will be in smaller teams, which means that you're likely to wear multiple hats, which can help you develop a wide range of skills, such as, learning how to sell, learning how to market, even the technical aspects of the product, learning how to talk to customers and so forth. And the third thing about working for a small company is you will more than likely have closer client relationships, because smaller companies can provide a more personalized experience for their clients, allowing you to build stronger relationships. And when I started my career in tech, I went to a small company, and let me tell you like this, that startup energy was there. I was able to wear multiple hats. Although I was recruited to be a software engineer, I got an opportunity to work closely with clients because this company wasn't necessarily solidified as a big boy company yet. So we coded with our clients sitting right next to us. And that was fun because you get to understand what the client's requirements are, then take that back to product management. Then they will talk to product development, and then your customized code would then become part of the overall product over time. And you will have the opportunity to build closer client relationships as well too. And what I would also say is the energy is contagious. We used to have Thirsty Thursdays where we can actually drink in the office, or Wine Down Wednesdays where we can drink wine in the office. The startup energy is significant, and if you are going to be transitioning into tech sales, this is a huge opportunity for you to grow within your career relatively fast. Now, the only downside of working for a startup, a small company, is the fact that they may not have the processes built out for you. So if you are somebody who don't have the skills yet and you're looking to get those skills right away, you're going to have to build those skills yourself, because a lot of these companies don't have the training in order for them to teach their salespeople or their other technical people the details behind the products. So you have to learn on your own, and sometimes that may provide a sink or swim type of atmosphere if you are somebody who's in sales. But if you are somebody who really takes the bull by the horn and you are going to succeed no matter what environment that you are put in, then this will be a huge opportunity for you, because you will be able to accelerate in your career fast, because you're going to deliver results. You may have to ask for the type of training that you need, and this small company will pay for it if they don't have it. You may have to pay for your own training. You may have to sign up for a boot camp or sign up for courses in order for you to learn how to sell. And if you have that sort of a mentality to just be a go-getter and go and get it and have success in any sort of environment, this is the type of company that you ultimately want to work for, because you're going to be able to rise up the ranks relatively fast, especially if you are delivering results. Now, if you aren't that type of a person who can just figure it out and you want to be handheld, or you are just used to training with people just giving you the information, and you want to go through a succinct type of a training and learning and stuff that they give to everybody into the company to groom them to be a better salesperson, then this will not be the type of environment for you, because you will not have the ability to succeed, because nothing is going to be as direct. Nothing is going to be a lot of ambiguity into a smaller company, and ultimately you're not going to have a lot of success in there because of that level of ambiguity. But if you are a person who can thrive with ambiguity, then you will be a great fit for a small company. And if you are not a person that thrives in dealing with ambiguity, then this will not be the type of company that you ultimately want to work for in tech sales, or a company that you want to transition into in your tech sales career. And the average salary for a tech sales professional working in a small company is about $70,000 at the entry level mark. And you will have the opportunity to make more as you have more experience and you deliver more results. Now let's talk about medium-sized tech companies. Working for a medium-sized tech company can offer a balanced experience. First, medium-sized companies usually have a structured environment. So medium-sized companies offer a more established process and structures, which provide stability and support for your ultimate career growth. So if you are somebody who are in sales and you like that structure, a medium-sized company may be a really good fit for you. Second, diverse opportunities. Medium-sized companies may offer a variety of roles, allowing you to specialize or to explore different aspects of tech sales. So you may come in as a sales development rep, but you may also be doing some account executive work or account management work, or even some sales engineering work as well. And the third advantage of working for a medium-sized company is a growing client base. Medium-sized companies might have an expanded client base, offering you opportunities to work both with established clients and new accounts as well, which can be very, very good for people who aren't good at, cold calling and going out there and hunting, as we like to say. A lot of people have a lot more success in the account management role where they are working with established clients already versus having to hunt for new ones. And here's my personal experience of working for a medium-sized company as well. Well, we started as a small company, then we grew ourselves to a medium-sized company. And what I would tell you is this: yes, you will have a lot more structure inside a medium-sized company, especially if it's a private company, or let's just say a public company. You will have a lot of structure that's there. but you also will have some flexibility that's there. So let's just say that they give you sales training and give all their sales rep that sales training. You can still work with your manager to get outside sales training paid for as well. So you will have the ability to continue to grow within your career with outside training that your client or that your manager will allow for you to take, because you're such a medium-sized company. And if you're a high performer, they're going to want to do everything that they can to keep you and allow for you to pay for that sort of training. Also, in a medium-sized company, typically what happens is you will have a role that you're designated to, but you may get the opportunity to experience other people's roles as well, because although you are a medium-sized company, you have a position, you can wear multiple hats in a medium-sized company as well. So it's an opportunity for you to learn a lot within your career, with there being some structure that exists within the company itself. And for people who are looking to break into tech sales, who wants a combination of that startup type of a mindset or that energy, as well as a company that's been around for quite some time that has some training processes built out, a medium-sized company would be a great opportunity for you guys, because it's not there at that big time level yet, and they already have been doing this for quite some time, meaning that they already have clients and they've proven that their software or their hardware or their services actually work and people can sell it already. So I think for people who are looking to transition into tech sales, if they're coming from another industry, medium-sized companies, in my opinion, is the way to go. I've gotten more career opportunities by working for a medium-sized company. I was in the engineering department in a medium-sized company, and then I went to the customer success organization in a medium-sized company, and then I went over to the sales organization in a medium-sized company, and then you climb the ranks in a middle-sized company relatively fast as well. Not as fast as you would in a startup, but overall you can do it. You can still do it very, very fast. And what I've also found out is that middle-sized companies don't have a lot of the bureaucratic decision making that some large companies have. And the average salary for a middle-sized company entry-level tech sales is around $85,000 a year, guys. So with a middle-sized company, not only will you get some of the structure, you will also get paid more, and you will get some career opportunities as well. And last but not least are the large tech companies. And large tech companies have their own set of advantages, such as extensive resources. And these companies have a lot of resources, including comprehensive training programs and established client networks. Large companies also have career advancement opportunities, which mean they often have a structured career path that you can actually follow. So if you break into a tech sales role, an SDR, and then they may have you to become a senior SDR. The next, the next path would be a junior account executive. Then the next path could be a middle or small SMB account executive. They ultimately have the career paths already lined out for the individuals in their companies. And what they also do is typically when they hire people into tech sales roles, after the first 3 to 6 months, they will know who their top performers are. And ultimately what they're going to do is they're going to handpick these guys to put them in a rapid career advancement sort of a track, helping them with mentors and coaches and all that sort of stuff, because they already see it and they're going to invest into these individuals. And the third advancement of working for a large company in tech sales is just the brand recognition. Like a well-known brand on your resume can open a lot of doors in the future and increase your overall market value. Just imagine having Google on your resume, or Oracle, or Samsung, or Amazon. That and those companies are very, very good brands. And most of the time what ends up happening is if you have worked for those companies, other companies say, okay, well, they've been trained pretty well, especially if they've had success, and they will take a chance on you because you've been into some of those larger companies before. Now, here's my opinion about working for a large tech company, especially as it relates to tech sales. Yes, you're going to have great brand recognition. Yes, you're going to basically get some training. But ultimately, if you aren't a top performer, you're not going to advance. And if you're not recognized a top performer fast, you're not going to have the opportunities to advance fast within your career. I mean, like, there's a lot of bureaucracy in these large companies. Yes, they do pay well with the salaries or typically entry-level SDRs around $100,000 a year, right? But you will get the training. You will also get opportunities in your career if you are a top performer. Otherwise, what's going to happen is if you're not a top performer, you're probably going to get weeded out relatively fast, and you're not going to get a lot of the career advancement opportunities. Some people are just slow starters, right? In my career early, I was a slow starter. So working in a large tech company would not have been beneficial for me. I probably would have been weeded out very, very fast. That's why small and middle-sized companies are a great fit for me, because once I start, which is typically slow, I pick things up relatively fast. It's kind of like, you know, when I was racing or running track in high school in freshman year of college, I was more of a 200-meter guy because my 100 wasn't, you know, as fast out of the blocks. But once I picked up speed, I was able to go relatively fast. And that's my same sort of mindset when it comes down to working in a small and middle-sized company, right? I don't start off very fast, but once I get a good understanding of the product or technology or the services that we offer at the company, then I'm going to run very, very fast because I can navigate complexity within some of these organizations and wear multiple hats. And another thing about working in a large tech company, you won't wear multiple hats at all. I mean, like, you will just be in your position and you're expected to do your position very, very well. That could be a pro for some people. That could be a con for some people as well. And I think, in my opinion, it would be a con because wearing multiple hats gives you exposure to other sides of the business and for you to learn and pick up new things in your career versus you having to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So there you have it, folks. Small, middle-sized tech company, large company, which path is the right path for you? Again, there's no one size fits all. You know, my opinion is based on my experience and who I've coached and mentored, and you know, some of my colleagues who've gone on to large companies or gone back to small companies or middle-sized companies. And the best career path in tech sales depends on your goal, your preferences, and where you are in your career, right? If you are somebody who is early on in your career, you know, coming out of college, you may want to go to a large company because of the structure, because the structure may be like, you know, high school or college and stuff like that. But if you are somebody who is mid-career, then you probably want to go more towards a middle size or an actual startup, right? It really depends on where you are in your career and what you want out of your career. Just consider the size of the company, the opportunities for growth, and your salary expectations when you go to make a decision. And ultimately, the key to success in tech sales is finding the right fit for you. Nobody can make that decision for you. So explore your options, make informed decisions, and embark on the rewarding career in the world of tech sales when you make your decision. Guys, my name is Antoine Wade, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. If you are new to this channel and you like my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because we drop videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays and do live streams on a Saturday or a Sunday. And until next time, guys, peace.